Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name's Kate May, Modern Day Mystic, and I am here on SPTV Live for you to give you a little bit of insight into what is going on around you now, but also into 2024. We're going to have a look at the cards and see what is cracking for you for next year as well. So I'm going to be using my tarot astrology cards, which should be out very soon. We've missed the Christmas deadline, unfortunately, but hopefully very, very soon in the new year. So I'll be using a mixture of these, which combine tarot and astrology and any other psychic mediumship influence that might pop along and come up with us. So if you would like a reading, then do shout and put your name out there, and we'll see who I'm drawn to. So we are looking at situations that you've got in now. So if you have a particular question, you can ask your question. We can see what the cards say around that, or you can see whatever I pull up, and then into next year as well as a general guidance for next year. So Kathleen, hello Kathleen. Right, and hi Karen. If you are able to, don't worry if not, give me your star sign. That would be handy as well. We can draw into that energy. So morning, evening. I'm so used to doing morning lives. Evening, Cindy. Thank you for joining. Evening, Christine. How are you? Thank you guys for coming on. Hi, Helen. Are we all ready for Christmas, everyone? Almost there, aren't we? 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks yesterday? Something like that. We're almost there. Okay. Hello, Caroline from Dagenham. Oh, hello, Caroline. I know you. The name's just popped up there. Limo, shout. Eva, if I can have a reading, please. We will see. Let's just see who comes on. Just get that energy building up and see who we're drawn to. Good evening, Yvonne. Okay, right. So I've only got one name at a time that comes up. Hi, Neil. How are you? Hi, Chrissy. So I'm just going to have a quick look and see all your names. How do I get to see everyone's names all at once? Okay. Oh my gosh. So I can't remember who the half the people have said. Julie, hello. Okay. So Helen, let's go for you. I'm a Capricorn. Any news coming on my job? Helen, let's have a look. Right. Helen, let's have a look. What's going on for you now? Capricorn energy. So you must have a birthday. Or we're in Sagittarius season, but you must have a birthday over the next 6-7 weeks there. Right, Helen. So here we've got your hard work is going to pay off. Okay. So it feels like you've been. Capricorns are the workers of the zodiac. They're the ones that are known as workaholics. They pull up their sleeves, they get on with stuff, they really crack on. So yes, I would say things are going to move on for you next year. Right now it feels like your hard work is paying off. So I'm going to say that you've been putting lots of time and energy into moving forward into what you want to go to see as a change for you. And you may be in quite a comfortable position, to be honest. You might be in quite a good position at the moment to enjoy a little bit of your comforts around you. If things are challenging, for me, they're not going to last challenging. There is definitely an improvement around all your financial situation, your stability, and your home area there as well, okay? Now, emotionally here, I see calmness as well. So I feel like you're overcoming any emotional problems. Yes, gave up work to care for mum and now looking to get back for work. Okay, that goes in with the emotional things that I'm talking about. There's a more gentle energy around you, more calm energy around you to do with your emotional state. And it does feel like that, I want to say you can pick and choose a little bit more, Helen, as you go forward into next year. I feel like that you're able to have the world as your oyster a little bit more. It's not necessarily that you need a job, more likely that you want one. Being a Capricorn there, you're not going to want to be bored with anything. However, what I'm seeing is a nice feeling of balance, and you may go into something where there is care, where the care industry still connects around you, or where you want to be looking after others or caring for others. You've got a strong care energy around you. Now you have, let me show you the cards. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, first of all. This is the card to indicate that your hard work has paid off and that you're in a bit more of a comfortable, secure position now. And although things take their time with you, and build up over a period of time, maybe years, maybe not weeks there. That stability, that security, it's there now. Here we then have, particularly around your emotions, the King of Cups. And this brings me that calm energy, like you've overcome difficult challenges emotionally, and you've now found a more peaceful, balanced energy. But this is what's coming up. Now, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is excellent, particularly around springtime, but excellent in moving forward, pursuing your dreams and goals. Now, in your work area, we have Sun in Aries here. So this indicates about care work. And this for me indicates that as you come into the spring months, so I'm going to say probably March, April time, you'll be reaching your milestones. You're going to have more strength, more vitality around you, and you'll have more power to do, or energy, really, energy and power to move forward. It looks like you could go for a few different jobs and you might have to hang around for a little while. You may not get an answer straight away, but there will be a new job coming and it's exciting for you, okay? I feel like you're going to be able to almost lead the way a little bit more. You're going to be able to lead something. So you could be part of a team. I would think 2 or 3 people are part of a team. So collaborations coming in there. But you're going to be committed to the next level as you come into the springtime. So it feels really exciting. Get the winter out the way. It feels really exciting that you'll be able to pursue your plans and visions. So now's a good time to be in that preparation stage. I feel, Helen, that I want to kind of enjoy a little bit of calmness now. Enjoy a little bit of peace around you, and it's winter. No one does a lot in the winter, really. So this for me makes me feel that you are not lots going on, to be honest. There's not a lot going on around the winter months, but as you come to February, March time, there's a build up of excitement and you have more drive, you have more focus, and this is where I feel you're going to start to get more excited about opportunities that will present themselves for you. Now, it's been really sad since Mum passed away, but you are slowly getting stronger. And, you know, it's Christmas time, so it's going to be emotionally difficult on one hand, but on the other hand, you know that Mum is at peace now. You know that Mum is, you know, she doesn't need the care now. She is absolutely fine where she is and has overcome all her health problems, including her, I don't know if she had dementia or Alzheimer's, but including her mind and things there. She's all right as rain. So there's this feeling of, no, I feel like you connect to Mum as well. I feel like you feel Mum around yourself, and so you know she's in a better place, okay? And you've got to kind of find a new normal, and that's easier said than done. But for me, the next year is going to be more your year, where you're going to feel a bit more motivated, feel a bit more stronger, and have a vision about what you want to do. But like I said, I don't think you need to be too focus necessarily on one area. I think that you've got a choice around you and you can afford to be a bit choosy. This has got to be something you enjoy. This has got to be something that you're going to want to get up and go for. Otherwise, there's no, for me, for you, there's no point in doing it. So March, April time, I'm seeing planning the preparations. So I feel in these winter months, it's like have a bit of a slow time, have a bit of a chill time, and yeah, Alzheimer's, I thought so, and have a bit of quiet time, because as the spring comes, you're going to be busy thinking, well, I need 5 minutes now. I'm also seeing around you now getting organised. Now, I don't know if this is still to do with Mum stuff, but it feels definitely around your life, getting organised, clearing things. I feel more in your place, clearing things and getting rid of what you don't want anymore, getting organised, just generally around you, your finances and stuff around your home there. But I'm seeing here where what do I want to say? I'm introspecting. I feel like you're going kind of into your inside. Sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? What are you doing? Reflecting. That's what you're doing. I feel like there's a reflective energy around you at the moment, Helen, where you're figuring out who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go. But it's solitary, it's quiet. And then I feel the doors open for you, okay? Now, what I'm also seeing is things where they take another stage. So I feel like March, April time, you'll apply for jobs, and like I said, you might have to wait a little while, but there's stages to them. So don't be surprised if you get offered something and then you might have to go back for a second interview, or there may be a training session, something that takes you away before you can actually properly start, okay? So it may not be overnight there. So let's have a little look, Helen, a bit more into next year for you there, Helen. Helen, do you have a partner? Because yes, reflecting. I'm very aware of a man around you, but I think he could still be alive, and I don't want to kill him off. Do you have a partner around you, Helen? see while I'm shuffling there. Okay, nice. Oh, I'm having a bit of a deja vu moment going on. What's that all about? So in this, Helen, I'm going to say that you are absolutely going to be coming back on track, okay? Have my favourite card, Helen, which is the Chariot here. Now, this card indicates that you are getting back on top of things. Focus, organisation, and that drive, that vision that I was talking about. The Chariot for me is where you're getting back on the horse. You have a partner. I quite like your partner. I'm glad that you do, because I didn't feel he was dead. I like him because I feel he's very kind, very sensitive, very gentle. And this is the energy that you need around you at the moment, all right? And I feel quite laid back with him as well. Now, the Chariot for me going forward for you, so as you come into June, I feel I don't know if you're moving house, but I feel I want to talk about houses, all right? And this also may be connected to mum as well. But I want to talk about houses. So I feel there's a strong connection around moving or doing something where a house is connection, particularly around June time. And this brings me into end of a karmic cycle. So I'm going to say as you come into the summer, it's almost like a year there of endings, and the difficult times have come to an end, and you're progressing by closing doors, moving into new opportunities, but your focus is a lot stronger. There's more drive, determination. Now, you could get distracted quite easily if you're not careful, so it's going to be important. See, make a child again. It could be important that, yeah, it's live, it's a family house. I did say earlier on, I do have my own room, but unfortunately I've got a free roaming hamster in it, and there's not a lot I can do until she dies. I'm probably going to have the longest living hamster ever. I don't wish I did though, poor Sally. Anyway, so Helen, you are getting back on track, definitely. Your mojo's coming back, but I know that he's been amazing. Good, clearing mum and dad's house for sale. I'm going to say June time. Okay, now that might seem a long time off, but it feels like June time. You are reaching some really good milestones, and with this card for me, it feels like I'm done. It feels like you're coming to the end of a chapter, and you're able to have more focus in other areas. There's emotion with this. Selling your mum and dad's house, that's not, emotionally that's difficult, but I also feel like it will be a relief for you, all right? I also feel like it will be part of an end of a chapter. And then we have the Ace of Wands for you going into next year. So a little bit bittersweet there, but it will sell, okay? It will sell, and it is a big deal for you, but it certainly brings new energy around you. And I want to say yes to something. You should, to be honest, you should be able to sell that fairly quickly, or get a good offer the first time there. I would say that you've got new ideas, new opportunities coming off the back of that, all right? Now, obviously, common sense there, financially, things should be a little bit easier for you. But I'm going to say there are new things coming up around August, September that you're not aware of at the minute, okay? So don't worry that this bit doesn't make sense. You might think, oh, I know what that is, I know what that is. But let me tell you, there will be something else around you. I'm just going to shut this door. See, there's no one else does. There will be something else around you that you're not aware of at the moment that really lights your fire as you come into the early autumn months, okay? As you come into the late summer, early autumn months, there is something that really lights your fire here that I want to say yes to. Do you know, Helen, is there any, do you have children? Could there be any baby news at all? I'm wondering if you know about any baby news. Let me say I feel there's going to be some exciting news that connects around the family, Helen, all right? Exciting news that connects around the family for you. And it's just, you're just going to enjoy it, okay? So, yes, there is going to be a new job for you. Yes, there's new opportunities coming, the house sale there. You get back on your horse next year, all right? So have a great 2024. Okay. You're welcome. Right, let's see the next victim then. Get some names. Hello, Julie. Hello, Busy Bee. Oh, I've got diaries in for you. Got diaries in for you, V, there at the shop. Can't remember how many you wanted. There's 2 left. Hi, Kim. How are you, Kim? Let's go for you. Let's go for you, Kim. Okay. Right. Let's see. So we're going to have a look, Kim, around the energy now. and then we'll build it up into next year. Okay, Kim. Right, okay, Seven of Pentacles comes in for you, first of all, Kim. Now, this for me indicates that you've had to have a lot of patience this year. There's been re-evaluating everything around you, your time. Kim, I know I've checked you before, and I know you've told me the star sign, and I can't remember it. So just shove that in there where you can. But I'm feeling here, Kim, that you've been re-evaluating things and re-evaluating your worth, re-evaluating what is at a cost to you, kind of like your worth, where do you want to put your time, where do you want to put your energy, and going forward, where do you want to put your time, where do you want to put your energy. Now, I think patience, you've had to have a lot of patience there, Kim, but I'm going to say there is something bigger and better. There's a movement coming for you, something bigger and better for you. There is strong, okay, boundaries are coming in, strong leadership, I was going to say, but then I had boundaries, Kim. So I know boundaries are going to be really important as you move forward. I feel more drawn around either a working situation or maybe a home situation with the practical pentacles there. But I've got leadership here and boundaries. So I feel it's important that you will reevaluate things. And then this boundaries comes in. So you're not going to be walked all over. You're not going to be putting up with this or putting up with that. Now, Kim, you're hanging around. So this year kind of feels like, I feel a little bit like you want this year to end. You know, you can't, Scorpio. So it's like you can't wait to get out of this year and start fresh. But that energy lingers a little bit for me. So I don't think you're going to be like new year, new start, super excited straight away. I feel like that will come in a little bit later on. I feel you're hanging around a little bit still at the beginning of the year. And I feel like you might have to make either sacrifices or kind of look at what you want to change. Now, Kim, I feel there are things around in your life that you want to change, but there's a connection to other people that you almost wait for them to change first, or you can't change, you feel that you can't change some of your things because other people. But let me tell you this, when you go deep within, you'll realize that actually you can rewrite your whole page. You know, you can rewrite your whole book. So if you don't like the chapter that you're on, if you don't like the page that you're on, you've got a chance at rewriting it. And when you really get that penny dropping moment where you go, do you know what, doesn't matter what everyone else does or says, I am master of my own destiny, I am in charge of my life, I can write that script. That's when, for me, taking personal responsibility, that's when you're going to make massive changes. There's a there's a big spiritual awakening coming for you next year where you see the bigger picture. At the moment, I want to say like there will be a need for you to see things from a different point of view. And like I say, still a bit of hanging around, but making some sacrifices and taking that personal responsibility and recognizing that how exciting it is that you can change things that you want there. Okay. Yeah, I felt this year had been quite hard. It does feel for me that like I said, you would just want to get out of it, but I think you've got a little bit more going on. However, when we go into next year, and it comes off the back of hanging around with this hangman and making some sacrifices and deciding what you want long term. Do you want to stay where you are, in which case you can, or do you want to grow? Do you want to change the energy with you? But in that, you might have to let things go and sacrifice. And in that case, you can grow. So you'll have a choice, stay or grow. But in the growth is sacrifices. But from that, we have the Four of Wands. This is much better. So again, I'm going to go springtime, much better for you about April, okay, where you'll start to see hard work paying off, where you'll start to see celebrations. There will be some good news that comes in around April time, and there will be a sense of security. And this good news you can share with other people. This could be a partner, this could be family members. Two people at the very least will share or have some good news there. There is more stability, there is more security, and luckily around you, Kim, in April time, you're going to have a bit more fun. The energy shifts, the energy changes to a lot lighter energy. Now, finances get better next year. There's I feel debt's going to be paid off. I feel there's going to be more balance in your financial structure. Just feels a lot more harmonious there. Okay. Again, I'm probably going to say what we've got Taurus there about May. I'm going to say about May time there. Then we have a whole new chapter. So for me, your new year probably starts about April time, where really you'll start to see more security, happiness, fun times, and new opportunities come in June, July time for you. New opportunities come in around then. I want to say yes to something new, Kim, next year. I feel like it's time to get out of a rut. It's time to do what you want to do, to put yourself first a little bit. and not to, you think of everyone else all the time. And this year you've been, I feel like, treading on eggshells and thinking about everyone else's emotions. But next year it's going to come into like you thinking about yours a little bit more and having to be a bit selfish with that. But a brand new opportunity takes place next year. I want to talk about travel as well with you, Kim. So I feel there's going to be options. What you do with that is up to you, but there's going to be options to travel and to move forward. Brilliant. I can work towards a happy April. Yeah. I mean, you know, don't wait for that. Still go about making positive changes. But for me, it's April that things take a real good turn. But I think as you come into the summer times, I'm feeling a leap of faith coming in here. So next year, like quarter on from next year, feels a lot more happier, abundant, and positive with these milestones and more exciting opportunities, Kim. But it does start, it kind of starts from you having to see things from a different point of view and perhaps re-looking at where you want to be long term, not short term. Where do you want to be in like 2-3 years rather than perhaps 2 or 3 months, and having a real deep think. And being a Scorpio, you'll do that. All right. So thank you, Kate. It's been bogged down the end part of this year. Yeah, it's almost there. We come into the spring. We're almost at the shortest day of the year. Then things start to lighten up a bit, don't they? But there's plenty for you to look forward to for next year, Kim, and to share with others. So your family unit as well there. All right. Okay, let's have a little looky on some others there then. Hello, good evening, Christine. I like a little dove one there. And this is your first time, Christine. Let's go for you, Christine. Oh, okay. And then Jennifer there. Christine. No. Christine Mullany. First time here. So thank you for finding this channel. Don't let it be your last time. I won't put you off, I promise. Okay, so Christine, I wonder if you can send over what star sign you are, please. Let's have a look. Nice little picture there. Okay, Christine. So we're going to have a look at what energy is around you now, and then what energy is coming up. Ooh, Christine, you have the swords. Okay, so you have the swords card. Now, I want to say, Christine, there's something you need to get off your chest. Okay, it's not the right time of year, is it, to have a Barney? But there's something here that is telling me you need to perhaps get something off your chest that's bugging you. There could be something that's blocking you, or that you know will clear the air. Not everyone likes to hear the truth, but a situation around you, for me, needs to be discussed, communicated, and it's about being firm but fair. Okay, so there's a fairness with it, but something needs to be addressed in order to clear the air, in order for you to be able to move forward and get a bit more of a lighter energy. Libra, I don't know if you can see, but this is a Libra card. Look at that, what are the odds? So that's where this fairness comes in, Christine. That's where you would speak in a fair way, but also in a firm way. Okay, now if that doesn't make sense for you at the moment, Christine, I'm not worried about it, because it is Christmas and there tends to be always something that comes up. But either you have got to speak to somebody in a direct way, or somebody will have to speak to you, but it does clear the air. Now, rest and recuperation is important, Christine. So time to literally either put your feet up completely, or have some change of scenery, have some mental break. Okay, so it feels again quite tough for you, Christine. It feels mentally tough, mentally challenging, just exhausting, really. So I feel like I want to say step back from a situation, especially one where there could be some tense energy, perhaps some arguments going on there, or discussions, tense discussions. Step back from things, look at your energy levels. I feel like by stepping back from something, taking some time out, will give you the strength and energy to then move forward. Okay, but if you don't take a step out, or you don't rest and recuperate, and you keep going on and on and on, there's only so much life in a battery. Okay, I'm also seeing, Christine, here where I don't want to get involved in drama. So it feels like there could be a little bit of drama around you, and this will be like, just step back from it. Okay, try not to get involved. But you have the Five of Swords, so we all have swords going on, which are a little bit conflicting in people's lives. Now, the Five of Swords bearing in mind they're only minor, to be honest, they're not major, so that's good. Minor is weaker, and it's Venus in Aquarius, so there's a little bit of push me, pull me energy around you, Christine. Feeling kind of like I'm torn to do this, but I also want to do that. But there's this push me, pull me energy. So I feel that you will be, again, reevaluating or weighing up at what cost is something worth it. You know, you might get offered like a fantastic job, but then you've got no time to see your family. So there's this having to weigh up, is it really worth having that amazing job? Or you could have like, I don't know, get the best pair of shoes that are really shiny for a £5, but they only last 5 minutes. But the pair for a £10 is going to last you 6 months. So there's this weighing up. I think it's a bit more serious than that, to be honest. But there's this weighing up situation around you, Christine, that you'll have to weigh up whether a situation is worth the fight, worth the energy. And I don't think it is. I think it's best that you walk away from someone, walk away from a conflict, and kind of let them crack on, let them do them, and you do you. Sometimes a short-term loss is a long-term gain, Christine, and that's where I feel like you're heading, all right, into a situation where you're just done, and it's just not worth it. So let's have a look into next year. Oh, interesting. Now, this may wrap around relationships for you, okay? What I'm talking about may wrap around relationships. There is big communication around relationships. If you're with somebody, I would say, like, I need to be honest, I need to be open, I need to literally put my cards on the table, and big conversations, choices and decisions are coming in around you, Christine, to do with somebody else. Now, this may be where you're deciding what you're doing as in a relationship, or it could be that the two of you are deciding what house to buy or what pair of shoes to buy. But big decisions are important between two people, okay? So communication is important. We then have the Judgment card. Now, this is also Pluto, so this is like a big change. So you're coming into next year, transformations. It's going to be a transformational year for you, where you do wake up and smell the coffee, where you do wake up and get that penny dropping moment, that clarity of like, oh, okay, I get it, I can see it now. So there's this realization that's coming off the back of communication and choices and decision. Big choices and decisions, both major cards, and with Pluto energy there and Gemini there, communication, but also perhaps transformation and changes will be, well, they will be coming in around you. But in that, do you know, it also makes you feel like you'll start a brand new chapter. You'll start a brand new opportunity. It kind of takes the weight off your shoulders, okay? Takes the weight off your shoulders. So a choice will be made that feels heavy, transformative, but it will also take you on the right path. And that's where we have probably the best card that you've got in this selection. The Queen of, yes, lots of conversations about house situation and moving. Yeah. And you will have a move there. It feels a bit chaotic, to be honest. It feels a big thing, but it will happen, okay? It will happen. But it's going to be better. Better for your finances, better for your stability, for your security, and for your, what word am I looking for? Independence. Better for your independence as well, okay? So it will be a good move. I feel once you've made your choice and decision, Christine, you will be pleased with that, but you'll also start to feel more secure within yourself, and you'll start to feel like you can handle anything. You'll start to feel like you can manage this, you can manage that. I'm wondering, Christine, if you've got some leadership job as well, or something where you manage others in some way. There, what were your other cards? Yeah, you may find there's a bit of where you have to put boundaries in place to do with other people around you, but that may be around work as well. But yeah, I'm going to say that what month do I want that? That's later on in the year. No, it focuses on, I want to be about May time, to be honest. So I feel like I'm going to talk about May, where you would have made a decision, made a choice, May, and the security, the stability, and your focus of bringing everything together and being on it a lot more, giving you that stability forms for me around May time, okay? I don't know if you wear the trousers, but I kind of feel like you do, and you'll have the final choice, your final decision on it there. But, there's a little bit of conflict going on around you initially, but they're minor cards. The major cards talk about that big transition and that communication that will be very important for you. Okay, but yes, a house move without a doubt there. All right, Christine, so I hope that makes sense for you, and happy 2024. Okay, who do we have next? Yes, it has been May. Yes, in May has been on my heart. Interesting. Spooky. I like that. Boundaries are a huge problem. Yeah. It's coming to that point where you're not having it. It's coming to that point where you're not having it. It needs to be done, Christine. You need to be firm but fair. Get it off your chest. Otherwise, I think it's going to go on and on. But it's also not worth a big drama and a big fight. It's like, say your piece and then let them crack on. To be honest, it's not worth a big drama out of it. You're welcome. Okay. Hi, Christine. Another Christine. Hi, Julie. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for liking and sharing. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Susan. Should we ask specific questions or leave it? Either. If you've got a specific question, you can chuck it in. Hello, our princess. Hello, Marilyn. Hand waving. Lisa. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Haven't seen you for a little while. You doing all right? Hello, Leona. Okay, I've kind of got in my head where I'm going with this. Okay, Karen, let's go for you, Karen. Sagittarius, anything for me, please? Like and share. Thank you very much. Do like and share the page, guys. Does help. SPTV. Okay, Sagittarius, so you must be in your birthday season. Either you've just had it or it's coming up. Karen Crane, let's see what we've got for you. Karen. Ooh, okay. So the energy around you at the moment, Karen, we have the Hermit. So this is the contemplation card. This is the reflection and meditation. So kind of going within at the moment. It's important to go within. Now, you may feel like, as a rule, Sagittarians are very out there. They're very sociable, go-getting. And today's new moon in Sagittarian is literally that. So anyone else that's watching, if you want to do something, do it. This is the day to do it. 12 as well, magic number. You have to go on my page to see all about that. I haven't got time to talk about that now. However, Karen, where we've got all this buzzy energy, exciting energy, I'm feeling for you that it's a bit much. I'm feeling for you that it's a little bit, you need a bit of space, you need to time out, and just some quiet time to reflect about what you really want to do. Hopes and dreams, things you put in a little box. It's like they've been parked, but you really want to open that box. So I almost feel like you want to press the stop the world card and get out sort of thing, pause everything, where you get your head together. So Karen, I'm going to say that your hopes and dreams are totally doable. You just need the key to unlock it, and in a minute that key is coming. So I feel there's going to be some big changes. This is Mars. I was going to say Pluto. I want Pluto energy, which does come in with this, but Mars energy. So for me, there is something this year, Karen, it's coming in this year that's going to change things up, shake things up a little bit, in quite a big way, really. I feel like your foundation is a bit wobbly. I feel something isn't right and you're not on the right path. So you're going to change a situation, and it could be quite sudden. It could be a little bit explosive there. But the silver lining is a much better security. Now, you may have a new job that's coming in. You could have a new home there. There is a financial gain coming for you. I want to say, Karen, that any changes you've made either this year or any changes you're making now is going to be worth it. Okay, it's going to have a better indicate. 4th of December, is that your birthday? There. So let me tell you, Karen, that although you might have to, I hate change, although you might have to go through a little patch of uncertainty, it's going to feel, the security that comes from it is going to be easier for you. And there's a sense of you being able to rebuild things, Karen. You've got, like I said, things aren't great at the moment, so we need to break it all down. Then you can rebuild, ready for the new chapter. Okay, something better is coming for you, and it could be a house move with that. Mars and the Tower card can easily be a house move or a job change, especially with the Ace of Pentacles there. But something is brewing to break down, to start again. Okay, let's see, Karen, what we've got for you for next year. That's the vibes. the next year we have the Lovers card. Ooh, okay. So first of all, we have the Lovers card. Okay, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, Karen, but this for me again is the communication card. It's almost like someone is saying to you, well, we know we need to change things, but what are you going to do about it? And you're like looking up to like the universe, help me. So I feel like somebody is kind of putting a little bit on your shoulders, to be honest, and trying to get you to make the decisions when really it needs to be done on equal footing there. Okay, communication is going to be important, and big choices, big decisions, and this may be part of that shake-up that you're going through. Now the sneaky card comes up. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the sneaky card, and this is Moon in Aquarius. So your emotions are a little bit all over the show, really. You don't know if you're kind of coming or going with things. Emotionally, you might feel like you're invested, but actually you need to be de-invested. So I want to say be logical, not emotional about a situation. Try to use your head, not your heart at the moment. Okay, be logical with it. You may have to be one step ahead of the game. You might have to be fully aware of what's going on. Think smart, think outside the box, and be one step ahead of the game. The sneaky card comes up when either someone's going to get caught for something, or when you're preparing for something and then it all comes to light. So being at my job for the 17 years, so worried about the change. I don't worry about your change. I think the sneaker card around work could come up like you're going for jobs, you're looking for jobs, but you're not telling anyone. Okay, you're not telling anyone. So there may be that where you're a bit treading on eggshells there. You're single. Now, if you're single with the Lovers card, it can indicate someone will come around you. But with the sneaky card, I'd be a bit wary of that. Okay, and it could be again that you've been hurt in the past, so you're just a bit mindful of who to let in. So this is where the logic and your heart, it's like you want to be with someone, but you also don't want to be hurt. So there's this sort of to and froing going around, and you could again have a bit of a guard up. All right, could have a bit of a guard up. But I'm not going to rule out someone coming around you. Particularly, I should have known you were single actually with the Hermit there. It's like the time is right. It's like you're. I don't think you'll want to be single for much longer, to be honest. I feel like you want to mate. Definitely for me, a shake up. It will be a change for sure in your job, but it'll be worth it. Okay, so look around. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, if I get close, I push them away. Yeah, so think about like why you do that. And I'm not going to go into a counselling session now, but there's a reason there, and just think about how you can help yourself with that, how you can maybe have a look at getting some healing or work on that, because I feel like somebody will be worth a bit of a chance. Okay, someone will be worth a bit of a chance. The Ten of Swords for me does indicate a big lifestyle change. So I think next year you really could look at changing your job for more money. Okay, 17 years. I did that with my first marriage. It's a long time, isn't it? Long time, 17 years. So I'm going to say, I don't want that upside down. I'm going to say like it will feel a bit wobbly, but it will be okay. And once you've done it, I think you'll be like, why didn't I do that sooner? Why didn't I do that sooner? You may end up meeting somebody in a working situation. All right. But again, I feel like use your head. Use your head. What do they say? You don't want something on your doorstep, but just use your head when it comes to that. But I do feel there will be someone, I think there's someone already around you who might be in your thoughts or in your energies. Like there could be somebody bubbling around you at the moment. But go for a change of job. If you're not happy, we're not here to be in a miserable state. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy ourselves. There's enough challenges around the world. Don't have to create them ourselves. So I think it's worth taking a risk, shuffling things up, because it does look like there's going to be a better financial deal for you in a new job situation. Okay, so good luck, Karen. Good luck, and yeah, have a little chat to yourself about where you need to heal in order to have some fun there. All right, okay, have a little looky who we got next. Hi Terry. Oh, happy birthday for next week. Shall we have a look at Terry? Okay. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, I'm dropping all the cards. Do you know there's a thing like how you shuffle the cards or how the client shuffles the cards? There's a lot. You can do a reading before you even start to read. And if they drop the cards like that, it can mean that their life is a bit all over the show. if they're very organized with it, I can say something. So Terry, Sagittarius, happy birthday for next week. Let's have a little look, Terry. So we're going to go with the vibe, the energy now, and then we're going to have a look at next year's. Now, the Devil card comes out first of all. This can be Capricorn energy as well, there, just to prove that. So the Devil card comes out first of all. Now, Terry, I feel like, I was going to joke, but I'm not. I feel like you've had to deal with some restrictions, restraints, or some issues to do with someone else. This may have been somebody of an ex, or somebody who could have been trying to pull the strings a little bit. Okay, I feel like you've had to really stand firm and kind of like, I don't know if somebody walked all over you for a little while, but I feel like you've had to find your own feet a little bit, okay, and stick up for yourself a little bit and break free from someone that could have been controlling, or a situation that might have been a little bit toxic there for you. Okay, this to me is earlier on in the year. It's done now, but there's a slight edge around it, so the energy could still be bubbling around there, but there's definitely a feeling of having to break away from someone or a situation that wasn't quite right for you. Then I'm seeing how we're moving into you being more stronger, more powerful, and it's like you've just got everything together. You're able to manage things now. You're able to juggle things. There's still a little bit of juggling going on there, Terry, but you're able to manage things a lot more. You've come a long way, is what I want to say, and you're overcoming situations. You've overcome them already, and now you're able to keep your head above the water and manage. Terry, I don't know if you've got 2 jobs or not, but I'm drawn around 2 situations that feel working energy there. So there's something here to do with your time. A lot of issues at the start of the year. Absolutely, it feels at the start of the year. Then it settled down. I feel like there's 2 working areas for me. There's something here that you're juggling there, but you can manage it. You can manage it there. Now, I'm also seeing, Terry, I don't know if you're looking to move or not, Terry, but I'm seeing a possible move or a choice between 2 houses as well. Okay, a practical decision and where you've got to prioritize things. I feel like, or even schools, it might even be changing schools, but there's some, you have children, there's something I don't think you're at school, there's something here to do with having to prioritize, to do with changes around material aspects there, but I'm not drawn around work so much. I'm more drawn around schools or to do with houses coming in there. Now, the King of Wands I love. So this is fire energy, which you are Sagittarian there. It's Leo, but fire energy. So here it sees me like, as you come into the second part of the year, September, October, I feel like been really good. I feel like a lot more upbeat, a lot more standing in your own power, taking charge, and being more a bit more fun that's coming around you, to be honest, a bit more fun that's coming in there, but still very worky. So still very working vibe there, but a lot more fun, okay? And definitely in your own power. From where you were at the beginning of the year, I feel it's lighter and you're balancing things now, okay? And I like relationships around you, okay? So let's see the vibe, Terry, for next year, okay? Let's see the vibe for next year. Ooh, okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, first of all. Eldest starts secondary school, and I do work in the school. Okay, I'll take that because that's the school. So yes, that again might be the 2 schooling. Yeah, okay. But you can manage it. The point of it is there's priorities changing around it, but you can manage it. I like this card. This is great around collaborations. This is training. This is my school teaching card, so not surprised you're doing the school there. 2 cards I have for that, and this is one of them. It's coming together, so there's good friendship groups. There's a project as well. You start the year off with a new project. So there's going to be a project where people come together, you, someone else, but together you're on the same page and great things come from it. So collaborations. Now there's success around you, but only in the form of collaboration. So working on your own doesn't do it for me. You want to be part of a team, or you want to be part of a small group there. That's good around you, okay? Anything that comes in, Terry, to do with learning, studying, and advancing yourself, I would say yes to, okay? So it could be you training others, but being trained to do that, but some form of training and learning will expand things and be good for you, okay? Love the friendship vibe in this card as well. So good support from people that you have around you. Then we have the sun, all right? The sun and fun. So as you come into, again, I'm going to go April, March time, March, April time, feels light energy. I want to say yes to new things. It feels bubbly, happy families. Everybody, the secondary school next year should be fine. Everybody feels a lot more brighter. I mean, the sun does that to us anyway. I also think, Terry, you're probably planning a good holiday next year, a good could be with a family holiday, but definitely a good holiday where there will be sun shining, where you can let your hair down and just enjoy things. There's success around you. There's success around you. Now, Terry, you also have the sneaky card, okay? So I feel there will be, this feels separate to me. I started deployment in January. I love that. You should, is it 3 years? Is there something around 3 years with that? It should be successful, all right? That's good for you. There is this sneaky card, but it's separate to this. So it's a whole different situation where you could be, whether it is XX, I don't know, but you could be having to deal with someone where you've got to be a bit mindful, be one step ahead of the game, and where you need to think smart. Okay, I don't feel this is in a close relationship. I feel this is more like on an outside influence, or could be to do with someone else that you're involved in where they've got a situation going on. Okay, I don't feel this is direct around you to say. And I've just pulled another one to see where we're going with that. And we've got responsibility. So this could be work. Okay, this could be a working situation more than on a personal level or connected to a working environment there. The 10 of Wands, though, indicates like just keep going, because you'll reach your milestones. You'll reach your milestones. You'll get what you want, even if you have to be one step ahead of the game. And I would just say be mindful that people don't steal your ideas, and yeah, be careful who you say what to about new ideas, regenerating things there, okay? But at the same time, I don't want to give up on anything. I want to say just keep going for it. Keep going, because you'll reach your milestones, you'll reach your goals. I love the feeling of that education side, that diploma. I think that's going to be really good for you there. And you are in a strong position to be able to manage it all now, Terry. Okay? So I like that. I like that. All right. Okay, we're just going to have a little break. Back in 2 minutes.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
A demonstration of mediumship with Deb Clark is on tonight. Deb will be offering free mediumship readings to our viewers from 8 p.m.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. My name is Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. Thank you for joining us on SPTV tonight. Okay, so we are looking at tarot and astrology readings for you guys. Hello from Canada. Wow, all the way from Canada. Andrea. Nicola, Sarah Louise, hello. Let's see what comes up there. Lisa, Wendy. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming on. Danielle, Pauline. I've got in my head a number that I go to. Oh, I can't see that name at all. The names are gone. Carry on. Okay, who's this one? Marshall. I can only see the Marshall. I mean, yes, that's the one I'm drawn to. Carrie Ann Marshall. Okay, Canada as well. I was drawn to you just because you've got cats on your picture. Right, okay. I have to be careful what I say. Now, let's have a look. Who's this? Carrie Ann, did we say? Are we still there? Oh, I have a line that's going, or a block that's going over it. So Carrie Ann, yes, that's better. Right, okay, Carrie Ann, here we go. This is for you. So we're going to look at where things have been going on this year, and then we're going to move into the energies for next year. Lots of practical energy around you, Carrie Ann. Okay, so it feels to me that there's been some ideas, perhaps around your finances, perhaps around material things, ideas. I'm also drawn around someone younger than you, Carrie Ann. So there could be a connection to a child or a younger person where they've been looking for new jobs, looking for new ways of earning money, and just keep coming up with ideas. All I'm seeing is ideas, ideas, ideas. And they may not do anything about them ideas. It might just be, we're just talking about it all the time. So there's a need for you to action, or this person to action ideas and to actually move forward with them rather than just coming up with all those dreamy ideas, because they're good ideas. So it's a shame that if some of them don't take off there. Now we have 10 of Pentacles around you. This is very much around family, and again, fabulous card for security, great card around financial security, stability, but money that's around longer term. So this may be money that you're building up for, perhaps saving up for long term. You could very much be looking at long-term investments, long-term like pension schemes, things like later on in life there. This card for me definitely indicates that there will be financial security around you, okay? That will be enough to share out within the family there, and with family support going on. Now, I know we've got Christmas around the corner, so strong connection to all family coming together, generations of family coming together. Sounds like your daughter. I kind of want to go to someone younger there. Strong connection to bringing all the family together, or at least having communication with different family members around you, which I like that. I would say if it is your daughter that keeps coming up with ideas, she's got a really cracking one there. I would want to definitely do it. I would want to say yes there. Now we have an emotional card. So again, it could be this time of year, but there's an emotion card of trying to look at the cup half full, not half empty. So somebody around, it might be you, Carrie Ann, do you understand getting a bit low sometimes? Do you understand getting a bit down and just feeling like life is tough? It feels like it's just difficult sometimes, and no matter what you do, you just keep coming up against a brick wall. So I feel like I want to pick you up and turn you around and say that might not have worked, but if you turn around, you can see all this amazing stuff there. So it's very much having to change your mindset, pick yourself up, try and think differently, feel differently, and see a positive from perhaps a situation that may have been getting you a bit down there, okay? And I may still be on the vibe of your daughter, so if that sounds like her, then say, because I could still be coming on around her. But I do feel a little bit around you, Carrie Ann, where I want to just pick you up and turn you around to say, but look at this, look at this. Mars in Scorpio connects there with the 5 of Cups. So this can be when we are very drawn, our energy is drawn towards the deeper emotions. Darker emotion sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? But around deeper things and our wounds and just deep emotions there. However, once you turn around, and definitely as you come into next year, there seems to be, yeah, I get low sometimes. I feel that. I do feel that. There is hope around you, Carrie Ann. There is hope around you. But it is like you have to talk to yourself a little bit, I feel, and kind of have to say, have a bit of a word with yourself and say, like, I need to pull myself together now. I need to do something, because there's great things around you. You're also very, I don't know what star sign you said you were. If you said one, I don't know. You're very sensitive, Carrie Ann, and I feel quite deep yourself, and very open to the spirit world. And this is why I feel sometimes you get a bit low, because you pick up, your daughter's Sagittarius, but what are you? I feel like you pick up on people's emotions. So you could get up and feel good, and then you go out and you mix with people, and then you come home and you're like, well, I'm really drained. So you may need to put a little bit of protection around yourself to stop yourself getting so drained by other people's energies there. Okay. Yes, you're a Cancerian, so that's the emotion there. And it's no wonder Cancer. I feel a bit of a homebody, to be honest. I feel like it is an effort. I feel like it's an effort to do things, an effort to get out and about there, and that would make sense for a Cancerian. But there is potential. There is potential. Now, here, going forward into next year, I want to be spiritual with you. I feel like you've got a good chance of getting involved in spiritual things or understanding how it works a bit more. So you could find that you connect to perhaps psychic energy there, or, you know, even you might start feeling mum and dad or feeling people around you. So I would look into psychic development classes, or look into reading some books and or YouTubes, whatever it is there. Next year for me, it seems to be moving. Things seem to be getting busier for you, Carrie-Anne. If I'm still going on your daughter's vibration, I would say there's going to be work opportunities, definitely. More than one, all right? More than one. And good opportunities. For yourself, though, I feel like I want to say yes to things, which can be easier said than done. So I feel like I want to say yes to opportunities, because they come in and then they go again. And then you might be like, oh, I've missed it again. So it's like next year is the year for you to say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to write my little list, and I'm going to have a to-do journal, and I'm going to start actioning what I want to do, rather than letting the months just pass me by. So get in that focus, get in that excitement mode. As you move into the second part of the kind of May, June time of the year, I feel like you have a new normal. The beginning of the year, Carrie-Anne, feels mental, to be honest. It feels very busy, it feels hectic, it feels very fast, but with opportunities and getting on doing things. Then as you come to May time, I feel like you're settling down a lot more, and there is, whatever normal is, there's this new normal that's coming in for you. There's this routine and stability that's coming in for you. But I am drawn around spiritual things. So look at joining a group, look at joining some kind of maybe church there, but some kind of organisation where you're with like-minded people. I think that'd be great for you, okay? And I do think you're very, very sensitive in this field. Stick with your guns, with your plans. It's going to be easy for you to, dare I say it, be maybe a little bit easy in your comfort zone. I want to say come out of your comfort zone. I want to say, like, stick to your goals, stick to your plans. Try to stay in that motivated mood at the beginning of the year. Okay, yes, I'm going to do it. Great. That's what I want. I want to say, like, you could easily kind of go back into being normal, boring, not that you're boring, but just a normal, boring lifestyle when you've got so much more. And you start off the year with, like, yes. So I want to say stick to it, because sticking to your guns will bring you so many rewards. You'll be so pleased. If I do this time next year, Carrie-Anne, come back and tell me all your achievements. I feel you'll feel so pleased that you stuck to your goals. I don't want to be rude, Carrie-Anne, but do you also, have you looked at different lifestyles, healthy lifestyles as well? I feel like you're going to be doing a new lifestyle. So whether it's hitting the gym or eating healthily or giving up smoking or drinking, I don't know. But there's something around where you, again, that motivation of, like, this time I'm going to do it. And it feels connected to your health as well. It feels like you're, you need to be doing something that's going to make you feel better physically. This stuff will make you feel better mentally, but I feel like you're going to be doing stuff as well that helps you feel physically, to give you more energy, Carrie-Anne, to give you more energy. I'm sure there is, I mean, there's plenty. Oh yeah, diabetes. Okay, yeah. I said I didn't want to be rude, but it's difficult, isn't it, when it's cake season at Christmas? It is difficult, but I kind of feel like you can manage it a little bit more than it has been there. All right, so you can do it, absolutely. And I want to say, like, there's so many things online to do with spiritual development, psychic development, which is great, but I actually feel it's going to be good for you to get out and to join something where you physically have to go, physically feel that energy. online stuff is amazing, but there's just, you cannot beat a physical environment as well. So have a look around you. It may be connected to your daughter as well. She might be wanting to go along, or you may together spoke about it, but you've got a fabulous energy. I think that you, even if you don't go and do it as like a profession, I think you'll really enjoy it and learn a lot about yourself and how it all works there. But mostly you'll learn how to protect yourself so that you won't be drained from all the energy that goes around you. And you'll start, get the book The Secret, get the book The Secret. For me, you're going to start to see the more positives of situations, because we're going to turn you around, Carrie Ann. We're going to turn you around and say, look at what you can have there. All right. So I say there's going to be some good things if you turn around. All right. If you don't go out enough. I didn't think you go out enough. And what's the weather like where you are, Canada? It's still a bit cold, isn't it? So it's not probably really the best time there. But when you get to maybe a bit warmer weather, I want to push you a little bit more. I just feel like you need a little bit more pushing, supporting. Don't let another year just go where your dreams are just pinned to the wall. It's like, this is the time to action them. All right. And good things are coming for you, Carrie Ann, from this. Good things are coming. You'll be pleased that you did. You'll be pleased that you stick to it. All right. Okay. So thank you ever so much. Time to do some plugging. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining. Sorry for not getting to every single person, but that's how it goes. Hopefully those that we did reach tonight, you got something from that, but there are plenty more other mediums on this evening and throughout days and weeks. So especially you newbies, do like the page, subscribe to it for all the new things. So you can find me on my easiest way website, katemay.co.uk, nice and simple, or on any of my handles, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I love TikTok, all under Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. And I'm going to do a quick plug of my new tarot diary. So this is my latest creation. Obviously, it's 2024, not got long left before this will go out of date. In this, if you like tarot, or manifesting, in this I have put not only do you have the normal traditional diary, but I have put down in each page of each week what tarot cards are relevant to those particular dates, how you can use them, how you can manifest them. Tarot spreads for each month, different tarot spreads that you can use, numerology, manifestation goals, all sorts in this tarot diary. This is available on Amazon, or you can contact me for Amazon under Kate May Tarot Diary 2024. And my new cards will be out early next year, Astro Tarot cards. I've got 2 courses. One of them is online, which is Astrology and Tarot. It starts January the 25th. If you want to know any more about that, just message me or contact SPTV. They'll put you in the right direction. But thank you ever so much, everyone, and thank you for having me, SPTV.